I bet you didn't know how many shares DFN has. So today on this video, I'm going to give you really data on DFN, and that's of course is from previous close, which was yesterday. So DFN yesterday closed about 338. You know, this is the lowest. This is one of the lowest, but I'll show the lowest point to where it was and what I did when it hit the bottom. I did something very crazy, but you know, you can call me crazy, but I did something based on my risk analysis. You know, so we look at the how many shares right now. Standing shares at 107, and so 108 million shares. And we look at the volume is almost 1 million shares this Friday. So buying and selling, that was it. And we look at the average, you know, average volume is about 400, half a million. It depends on the days. Some days is hot. There a lot of movement. Some days this fund is very low fund. It's not like a volatile fund in normal basis on a regular basis, but you know sometimes it go crazy, people buying and selling for panic. So the day range on Friday was about $3.35 to $3.45. So it's 10 cents for swing traders there, you know, people who are trading daily trading. You can get 10 cents per share per that day. You know, it's a pretty big chunk. So the last time they paid dividend was July 28, 2023. We know right now they don't pay dividends, and the reason is because as you might have known is that when this fund actually reaches a point where it's $15 to its NAV, then they don't pay dividends. So, but when that comes back, then they will pay. So the yield right now is about 35%. So for people who are hoping this fund will go up again, and if you buy at this price today of 338, you'll be getting about 35%. And of course, they do pay 10 cents per share per month, so that's equate to $1.20 per share annually, right? So here I just want to show you I want to show this little chart here. Look at the dividend 15 split COP 338. Look, within 5 days we know it was at 345, and if we extend back to almost 4 months, I can show you there are points right there. I made a video right here because when it reached about 344, that was the lowest point of DFN has reached in all its life. Because we can extend all the way to 1 year, we can see that was the lowest point at on that date, right there. And you know, I made a video, you know, a couple of, you know, last week to show you all the lowest it has reached. So we just look at today's video. It's just going to be within 5 days. So let's go to 1 month, right? So the first time it reached its very bottom was at 344. That was October 4th. So that was, yeah, it wasn't long ago. It wasn't too long ago. And when it reached that point, and it went back again to 390, you know, almost to $4 again, right? So had you bought at that point, you would have made a lot of money. But let's say you didn't, and of course the other opportunity you had was when it reached about $3. Oh my god, it reached $3. That was the lowest of the lowest it has reached for all its life. But in fact, actually it didn't reach $3, but it went all the way down to, I think, 294 or 289, something like that, you know. So when I saw that movement, I had to, you know, because when I made a video last time when I said it's 444, and I did say it's going to $3, and I indicated that if it reaches $3, I will buy, you know, because I based on my risk versus reward, I say, you know, I think at $3 is a good point. So here I'm going to show you what I did after when it reached $3 or less than $3. Again, if it's your first time watching this channel, just make sure you subscribe, because on this channel I always bring this type of news and update on the fund that you're investing your money for passive income or for your growth income. And if you find this video or any other my video are give you value in any way, just give me a thumb up. Extended of this chart, by the way, we can go back to see the 52-week range was about 335 to 334. No, sorry, I mean 52-week low. Look, 294. That's when it reached the very bottom. This 294 to $8 within 52-week range. So what I did, oh, I did this. Ooh, check this. As I said, when DFN would reach $3, I would buy some shares. So on that day on Thursday, so DFN actually went down to 2.11 cents. I was like, oh, like it's almost reaching my point where I need to buy. So I did put a limit order $3, but then it reached at one point, it reached at 294. I was kind of a little bit late in the game. I didn't buy 294, which would have been greater. So it started pulling up again, but eventually I end up getting at 302, so $3.02. And I did buy 10,000 shares, and which the price of those ones were about book value. You can see here is 30,200, and market value right now is about 33,800, or unrealized gain right now is about 12%. At one point it went all the way to to 13%, because it went to $3.42. So that was about 13%, but then on Friday it crashed again. And this actually happened very fast. On the same date, it was at $3. It went up. It closed up at 338, 342. So on the same date, I actually made about 13% gain. I didn't sell because I'm planning to kind of hold it. I might reduce some shares, but this is just anticipation of if they're going to pay a dividend. But let's say, for example, they don't pay. I'm already up, and let's say, for example, it keep going down. As long as it doesn't break that point of craziness, I'm still up, and there's not much to worry. At one point, because I do have other cover call ETFs, so I don't want to keep holding. I think that might be a little bit quite big exposure, with the 30,000. So I might have to reduce a little bit at one point. But at the end of the day, they say, for example, they don't pay dividend for a year, and I'm hoping it will be going up, and then I'm up more than 20%. That's still beating the market. You look at the total right now, is book value again is 30,200, and gain right now is 3,600, or 11% and 92, or about 12%. So if I'm receiving dividend at the price that I'm getting, which is at 302, we can do here a little calculation. I love calculation. If we look at the calculation, how much I'm going to get. So if we look at the fund, it does pay $1.20, right? If they are reinstate those dividends, 120 divided by $3.02 times 100, right? So if they pay dividends again, I'm going to be getting a 39.73. So I would round up to 40%. That's my yield on cost. That's pretty good. That's it. I just want to give you an update on DFN and what I did on DFN when it reached what I'm thinking is going to be one of the bottom. That's it for today. If you like this video, again, make sure you give me a thumb up. And if it's the first time, don't miss all the update on these type of ETF. So make sure you subscribe and you stay in the loop. See you again on next video. Bye bye, and thank you very much for watching.